afternoon, everyone. Hi, this is Rahul, your filmy Bania, and today I'm going to be talking to you about something very different and unique. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Apple TV's production TV show called Defending Jacob. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Defending Jacob is one of the A-lister starring TV show which has been produced by Apple. Apple, as you know, is getting into Apple original programming, and this show is now available on Apple TV in India, and you can see it if you have Apple TV with you. So, Defending Jacob stars Chris Evans and Michelle Dockery and Jaden Martell. Chris Evans, as you know, is Captain America, and he has been looking at new acting options post his retirement from being Captain America and in the MCU. And I would say this is a very fascinating, interesting show because it talks about the Barber family, which includes him, Andrew Barber, his wife, Laurie Barber, played by Michelle Dockery of Downton Abbey, and Jacob Barber, who's played by Jaden Martell, who played Bill Danbury in It, Chapter 1, the movie inspired by the Stephen King novel, It. And other than that, I would say this is a very, very interesting look at how a family deals with trials and tribulations. If you have been accused of murder as a child, as a 15-year-old child, and how your parents pay the price, and especially if your both parents are in position of power and influence, and how in the age of social and digital media you are judged, and how you look at weathering the storm of a time when you are under such scrutiny. And I would say that what this show does is it very, very skillfully paints the picture of the problem here. So this could have been ideally a 120-minute movie, but what Mark Bombach, who's the creator of this show, what he has done is that he has created 8-hour content. It's 8 episodes of 1 hour each. So now some would ask, like, is it okay if I increase the length of a certain plot? So am I going to be invested in this entire family alone? And you have to remember that this entire show largely takes place in the household of the Barber family. So there was this challenge of how will you keep people invested even though you have super stars like Chris Evans in the show. So it was left to writing, and how will they pan out this entire show so that the interest of the viewer is invested. But I mean, the viewer doesn't get bored out of it. So what they do very skillfully is they get into the micro problems of each and every day when you are under trial with the criminal justice system. And the very fact that the only child in the family is being tried for murder, and murder of another schoolmate who's been accused of bullying him, so creates a lot of challenges in front of the DA because Andrew Barber, played by Evans as DA, has a lot of responsibility how he would behave in situations like these. A very personal trying time for him. Like in one of the scenes, the prosecutor from the public prosecutor, what he does is that he challenges Andrew Barber in front of his lawyers and telling him that his father was also a murderer, so he might be a DA, but his son is also a murderer. So that really is a gut-wrenching scene. And in similar situations, you will see that Laurie also goes out on her regular work course, goes to just to grab a bite in a small restaurant, and a press reporter who's masquerading to be a well-wisher, starts hounding her. So it's these challenges of daily problems, like how will this pan out? And that, I think that's where till the episode 7, the 7th episode, Bombach and his team have really made some really nice performances, and you are invested till the 7th episode almost, because there are multiple worlds here. There is Laurie's world. She's an art collector and an art agency, art foundation chairperson or something, and Andrew is DA, so he's dealing with a lot of public cases, and Jacob has his own funny world in which he exhibits some abnormal behavior at times, but largely he's composed. Like, there are some very trying moments between the three of them, which is really touching. And after a certain witnesses a statement, all three of them are sitting in the car, and he's so fed up, like Andrew Barber is so fed up with his son. He says, just tell me, did you kill him or not? So we see these touchy moments, and it's been done to perfection, because Chris Evans has come out of his Captain America mold, and he has delivered some nice performances ever since. Like, he was in Knives Out, a very little role, but he played well. But this is testing him in the drama genre really well, and he really morphs into this guy who is under consistent scrutiny and checks, and people are hounding him because of what his son has been accused of. So I think he has done a great job. Now, Michelle Dockery, who's from Downton Abbey, plays a phenomenal role. I think it's also her big role now. So what she does is just like a tennis ball, she's just tossing here and there. Did my son kill? Did my son not kill? So she's having a lot of self-doubt. And that self-doubt is actually the heartbeat of the show, because parents will believe the child, he didn't kill anybody. They would like to believe. But then there are things, thrown into the story, which makes them doubtful about it. And not to mention, there is a very interesting appearance by J.K. Simmons, the legendary J.K. Simmons, the Oscar-winning J.K. Simmons, as the father of Andrew, who's also accused of murder, serving time in a jail in the US of killing a young girl. And very conveniently, what the screenplay does is it blurs the family of both Michelle and Chris until the 7th episode. In fact, Michelle's family is not even talked about at all, largely. And I don't know why they've done that, but again, it's skillful writing. They want you to just look at Jacob and his world, and you also get to see a lot of things what teenagers of today are grappling with. They're talking about crime, sex, violence at a very young age, which a lot of teenagers do all over the world. But the way the show opens is like it shows social and digital evolution of characters. So they will be chatting on platforms like Facebook, on text messages, sharing videos, and in gaming chat rooms, and it's quite interesting. It really puts the interest on. And then there are some notable, very nice appearances, very nice supporting appearances by Sakina Jaffrey, the daughter of the late Saeed Jaffrey, well-known Indian actor, and she plays as one of the people who prosecutes the Barber family. She's phenomenal. And I would say Cherry Jones, who plays the main lawyer for the Barber family, and her scenes are really amazing. You get to see, because of this large canvas of 8 hours, you can see how the Barber family sits with Cherry Jones's character Joanna, and they make the strategy for the next day at trial. So in many ways, the viewer is invested upon in each and every move of the Barber family. Over and over again, I would say that you go through their catharsis, you go through their challenges, and in the last episode, you see some weird, absolutely weird twists and turns. Now, some people might like it, some people might not like it. I somehow liked it in parts, but largely the last episode was a bit disappointing for me, but otherwise it's a great show, and I would highly recommend you watch this. And I would give this show, Defending Jacob, a 6 out of 10 for its amazing acting, led by Chris Evans and Michelle Dockery, and by Jaden Martell, who's the find of this show, I think. And it's a nice one-time watch. Thank you so much. This is Rahul, your Filmy Banya.